All right. Hey, welcome out here. Once again, it's Mama Heart in my Serenity Garden, coming for two things. One, I want to apologize for really maybe if I come off wonky or you don't understand me. My intention is a heart of love. Number two, uh, I realized watching myself back, uh, it's painful. So, there's the apology, probably two of them. But not going to stop with the intention of love. Being listening, being open, being vulnerable, and expecting to change. And I've really realized billions of things. Go watch yourself, even just video yourself, just to realize how wonky you might feel. So give me some grace, and that would be wonderful if you want to offer it. If not, I'm willing to embrace that as well, because this treasure of my journey that you're with me on, we're all on a journey, is powerful. So, you guys want to know how I lost 232 pounds? What? If you haven't heard, yes. And I'm much smaller than I used to be. Thin, skinny, cannot say those words, hard to even hear. But, so how many of you guys have asked? You guys have messaged me. Uh, it was painful. It is hard. You have to be intentional. And the beginning was a doctor at church walked up. Dr. Bob, he's now passed on, so I do appreciate him coming and speaking into me. But he said, Robin, you're extremely obese. Watch that to your face and be a response. Dude, I hardly eat. That's exactly the response that was next. So, ladies, gentlemen, sometimes us fatties just are not eating enough. And if any one of you want to say we're lazy, we're this, actually probably so busy that we forget about ourselves. So what I had to do was become intentional and loving me. I'm not sure how this is long is going to go, so if you guys can hang out with me, that was it. Learn to love me. And that in our circle seems, as a mom, sometimes we're not always thinking of ourselves. We're doing it for everyone else. If I wanted to last, this is what he said. Hey, you're running around being a blessing, doing all the things you're doing, Robin. If you don't make a change, if you don't do something, in 5 years, how are you going to be able to be a blessing? Whoa, I didn't even have grandchildren then. I didn't even think about it. Thank you, Clover. I didn't even think about it. And so, in the transition of the 12 years, so kids, it did not take overnight. So, Rome was not built in a day. We have heard that before. Rome is beautiful. Oh, I could go back in a heartbeat. Anyway, I digress. And also, this is something when people aren't in front of me and I'm just talking, then I do get a little bit more out there because my brain does go really fast. So, weight loss, intention, hard work, but the power of listening to myself. I wasn't eating because I wasn't really listening myself, honoring my body. I heard a friend, a video the other day about she was juicing and honoring her body, listening to her body. So, ladies and gentlemen, start being willing to listen to your body if you do want to make some changes. Number two, be open to the change. Okay, we're going to go LOVE, not kidding, and vulnerable. This is hard. And be willing to, what did his wife say to me right when he was talking about me making the changes is you're going to get a lot of roadblocks, stumbling blocks, and it could be coming from, people that you might feel are in your camp or whatever. So this is on you. It's all about you. There's moments of selfishness, but there's no selfishness in loving yourself. Okay, let's get that clear. Then expect change, but let's be real and not expect change tomorrow. So if you're gonna do something, make baby changes. I can't tell you for my 12-year journey in a little package, in a little nutshell, and I tried after I lost 140 pounds, felt very overwhelmed by everyone really listening to me, spending all this time, and nobody really was willing to make changes. So I want to be with you But let me tell you, sister, brother, until you're ready to make the intention of doing different, of healing your body, in your stomach, in your mind, uh, learning to wrap yourself and love you just where you are. Your wonky skin, as my littles, they just left me, and the treasure of littles. Back then, okay, I did digress. Back then, I didn't have grandchildren. Now I've lost all this weight. I get to run after them like banshees, and I'm so grateful for that. So, uh, 12 years of a journey, ladies, gentlemen, it's going to take time. But the first thing is make one change, make one step. 4 days later, make another one. Goodness sakes, you can do it. So, if you're interested in changing, start listening to your body. If you want to lose 200 pounds, 20 pounds, 5 pounds, or no pounds, but you want to be invested in loving yourself, stay with me, work with me. I am supposed to say, Brittany, thank you. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and find me and friend me on Mama Heart Facebook and like me and share with your friends. I want to get better. I want to support you. I want to learn to love alongside of you. And for anyone that I'm too much, maybe there's somebody that I might not be and I can touch them and love them. And so share with me with your enemies. That would be really super fun. And then they might become your friend and go, oh my gosh, you should listen to her. And then you'll be my friend too. So anyway, a bunch of stuff around. I've had a lot of people want to hear about weight loss. You guys all know what you need to do. Number one, start making a change. Number one, start listening to your body. I say number one a lot. Everything should be right now. So if you're around me, I am very much about immediate. It drives my family. You pray for them, you guys. They have to live with this all the time. So, but friend me, like me. If you are my friend and you know who you guys are, support me and let me know what you're thinking on the PM. That way, if there's some negative comment, I can work on that. Oh my gosh, negative. Or what you might think is negative. And this could be long. I hope you guys can hang with me. I think these might be too long. I'll learn to edit. Maybe not. I heard, and this might be a conversation, my daughter, we had a daughter conversation, mother-daughter, one of those videos. She told me something that I kind of had to swallow. I'm going to share it because I'm still learning it, but I'm brave. I'm really competitive. And that I win a lot. I didn't even know. I don't think I do. And so what's funny is all of this process, I didn't think I could lose 232 pounds. I didn't know I'm incredibly competitive. I'm going to learn about that. I'm going to start investigating. So don't comment until I've figured that one out. But everything is a process. Everything is learning. And just yesterday, I learned a new thing that someone who's really close to me, my daughter, sees in me. And so I want to work on that. And maybe being incredibly competitive is brilliant. And so it's always funny how our mind can get twisty and chattery and make a conversation to a negative. And I know she probably meant it in the most delightful way. So once again, Mama Heart out here in the Serenity Garden near the Jellyfish Barn, coming out to just learn, grow, listen, love, and working on my love experience and wanting everyone to just step out there, okay? Love yourself first, because it's wonky when you're doing it and no one's feeling it with you. Okay, so start loving you, and then we will feel your love, and it's gonna be coming, and it's gonna be brilliant and beautiful. So we're working together, we're moving, charging, but 232 pounds later, folks, I don't feel skinny, I don't feel thin, but I know I am different. And I've even been having to do that process too. So each baby step, each little change, each little thing is worth it, valuable, and without it, you're right where apparently you want to be until you change. All right, so I am saying goodbye, and I'm going to go this way to find the button. Mama Heart, Jellyfish Barn, friend me, like me, and subscribe.